Hey everyone, it's Nurse Cindy and welcome back to Cindy's Culinary Corner. Today I have a treat for you guys. Very, very beautiful. I know, guys. Such a bright orange color. That's the thing with cooking. Make it your own. That's the message of today. You can live that lifestyle of eating healthy and living well. We'll do it together. Hey everyone, welcome back to Cindy's Culinary Corner. Today I wanted to share with you all another good recipe with quinoa. So today we're going to be making a very simple, quick and easy chopped salad. Let's get into it. All right guys, so we're gonna put together this quinoa chopped salad. The ingredients I have all laid out here. We have some roasted chickpeas. I threw these in the air fryer a few minutes prior to starting, and I seasoned it lightly with like salt and pepper and mixed seasonings, honestly. So I fried that up, so that's going to work like our croutons. Then we have some cooked quinoa. I have some mini tomatoes here. These are the orange ones, some cucumber, and we are going to be making a nice, simple vinaigrette to drizzle over the salad. So for the vinaigrette, I have traditional balsamic vinaigrette. I have some avocado oil. I have some granulated garlic, salt and pepper, and to add a little bit of spice, we have some red pepper flakes. Back here, I do have some lemon. I'm gonna lightly drizzle that over the salad prior to putting the dressing there. So let's get into it. Very simple to make a salad. Sometimes salads are not as exciting for some people because, it seems simple and boring. But I just say have fun with it. I always try to reimagine a dish or an ingredient. And I try to make as many remixes as I can. So this salad I came up with literally on a whim. I looked in my pantry, looked in my fridge, looked to see what I had, and I realized, I want a salad, but I don't just want lettuce and dressing. I want something with texture, something with color, and something with flavor. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. So I am chopping up, just roughly chopping, literally a rough chop of the salad mix that I have here. This is a mix of baby spinach, some dandelion greens, and honestly, if I had some arugula, that would be wonderful. So I'm gonna add that up here. And we're going to go ahead and add our cucumbers. I've already sliced them. If you want to, you can cut them in half, but cucumbers are good just the way that they are. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in there. Add a little extra. This is gonna give us crunch. Cucumber is good mixed in with the dish and also on its own. We're gonna save the chickpeas for last. I'm gonna go ahead and put our quinoa. Drop that in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and start chopping my tomatoes. Now the tomatoes are nice and sweet, but it has a good balance of sweetness and acidity, which is very, I say, important to the flavor of a dish. Balance of salt, acid, fat, heat, So chop that up and drop it in there. And take some time to chop up a few. Okay, our tomatoes are all chopped up or sliced, not chopped. Let's use the correct term. Tomatoes are sliced. Gonna drop that in there. And I'm going to go ahead, just a little bit of some granulated garlic. Toss that in there. Granulated garlic, the grains they're larger because they're granulated, not powdered down. So you have more of the flavor of garlic present in your meal. So I like that. And I put a little bit of our red pepper flakes. Toss that in there. And then pinch of salt and pinch of pepper. The reason why we're doing a pinch, literally a pinch, is because we're going to make our vinaigrette. We're going to go ahead and put salt and pepper in there. So we're working on balance, making sure that we don't put too much salt, honestly. So, got that there. Just gonna toss this a little bit. Get everything all incorporated. Now the thing with the quinoa, being that it's heavier than the salad, it's going to the bottom, but once we add the vinaigrette in there, it should mix better. So I want to go ahead and take a little squeeze. I'm looking at this oddly because there's a seed in here, and we don't want seeds in our food. So I'll squeeze a little bit of lemon juice here. Just wake up the flavor in here. And spinach, honestly, raw spinach can be a little bitter. Not as bitter as kale, but I want to go ahead and avoid that by adding some of that lemon juice. So let's toss up the lemon juice, and that is nice. That is nice. I like it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and push this over to the side here because we got to get our vinaigrette going. Now for the vinaigrette, honestly, all you need is some oil. People normally use olive oil. I don't have olive oil. Funny, right? I don't have olive oil, so I'm going to use some avocado oil. I ran out, but this will work too. So we're going to put some avocado oil or olive oil. Okay, avocado oil. And we're going to add our balsamic vinegar. To tell you guys something, my favorite all-time dressing, salad dressing, is a vinaigrette, because it gives you the right amount of flavor without taking away from the greens. Because I feel like heavier dressings like Caesar and all that, they kind of like, they coat it and they overpower the salad. But we want to enjoy the salad, right? So vinaigrettes are my go-to for sure. So I'm just gonna mix that up just a little bit, because I'm actually gonna have to put it in a jar and shake it up. So garlic powder in, pepper flakes in. This is not your traditional balsamic vinaigrette. This is my balsamic vinaigrette. Some salt, right? And then put a little squeeze of lemon juice. The balsamic vinegar is an acid, so you don't want to put too much acid, because, oh, I just saw a seed drop in there, y'all. I just saw 2 seed drop in there. Listen, next time, when you're doing this, grab a strainer. Me, on the other hand, I gotta go ahead and fish for it. There we go. You have to keep your eyes peeled when you're cooking. So we're gonna take the seed out. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix everything together. Honestly, it's better to put everything in a jar so you can shake it up. So I'm gonna go grab one of my nice little tight sealed containers, put this in there, and shake it up. And then after that, we're gonna easily store it in the fridge. So that is so good. Let me tell y'all something about this balsamic vinegar. So I visited this cute little downtown section of one of the cities here in the state, and I had never been there before. It was actually my friend Grace and I. We went there and we saw that they had a tap room, and I'm thinking, ooh, tap room, you know, do they have like any type of tastings? I'm thinking like cheese and wine. But we go in there and they have like a plethora of olive oils, different type of cooking oils, and vinegar. When I tell you they had 20 plus different flavors of balsamic vinegar, I was just floored and excited. And I was trying not to go crazy because it was my birthday weekend and I wasn't trying to like go and spend so much money on vinegar, because I could do that. on a food ingredient, I could do that. But I got this one, and it is so good. I think it's gonna taste really good once we toss everything in there. So let me get back to this. Let's grab my cute little container that I got from Costco. Now, these little containers, they're so airtight. I like these little containers. They're good for storage, and they're gonna work well to hold our, see how tight that is? They're going to work well to hold the dressing in there. And honestly, we can't let anything go to waste. So we're going to try to scrape it all in here. And we're good. So think of the vinaigrette not just as a dressing, but also as a marinade. And when you think about marinating foods, the longer it sits, the better it is. So if you have time and you're not pressed to eat your salad, you can let this sit for a little bit in the fridge before tossing it, or you can just go ahead and toss it and let the whole salad sit in the fridge. Pour it in there. If you haven't done so, pour it in there and go ahead and just enjoy it. But for video purposes, we are going to go ahead and drizzle our vinaigrette. Not too much, because I don't want it to be soggy. Drizzle it in there. Thought I dirtied myself. I did not. So we're gonna go ahead and toss things up. Make sure that it's nicely coated here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It smells very good. It smells pretty good. I can actually put a little more. Since the quinoa was sitting at the bottom, I don't want it to be dry, so we're going to take a little more of the dressing. Drizzle it on here. Now this beautiful salad, you can eat it by itself or just use it as a side. Go ahead and impress your friends. Let their mouths water as they taste your nice quinoa chopped salad. And, promote healthy eating, okay? While you are having a game night or something. Or just like, friends coming over for dinner. That's it. That's it. You guys know that I'm all about, I'm very, very much a stickler of the appearance of things, especially food. So I'm just gonna get some of our cucumber on top, but we're going to plate this for sure. Gonna plate this and see you in a bit. Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and put our nice chopped salad in our beautiful white canvas. I'm going to add our chickpeas, which is working as our croutons. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in there. Chickpeas, good fiber, good protein, so put as much as you want, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do one more toss. Texture, flavor, color. That's what I, aim for when I'm making food, and nutrition, for sure. That's actually on the top of everything. So, then we have our nice salad. I'm excited to eat it. I know our wonderful cameraman is excited to try it. We have some of the cucumber stuff there. Come on. Okay, we're getting it. Go ahead and just drop that there. And let's get some of these in the middle. We're gonna do one last drizzle of the vinaigrette. Here we're not skimping on our quinoa. There you have it. Our quinoa chopped salad. You can let that sit in the fridge before you serve it to anyone, just to have it cold, and then toss the vinaigrette on there. That's it. You're done. This is a salad that you can have at any time of the day. Great to pack for lunch, great to have as a side, or even just simply as a snack, impress your friends, impress your family, impress yourself, motivate yourself to stay in the kitchen. Well, let's not say stay in the kitchen, to get in the kitchen and start cooking more. So remember, we are just focusing on eating healthy and living well as we journey through adopting these good habits for our lives. See you next time.